Hello friends, this is Jennifer Terri and welcome to my channel. I make travel updates in the Philippines. Before I start this video, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially to my mama, lola, and nanay. Happy Mother's Day, Dira, and thank you for all the mothers in the world, for the love and the work that you do. You make the world a better place. And so don't forget to greet your mothers, guys. Now let's go to the travel update. So we received the news last May 7 that the arrival protocol will be changed from 7 days hotel quarantine to 10 days hotel quarantine. Alright, so we were sure 100% Manila and Clark will follow that, no question. But Cebu is a different situation because we have the different protocol there and the governor is pretty strong. However, unfortunately guys, Cebu will be following the new IATF resolution. Cebu will follow po. If you watched my last video, I had a conversation with a balikbayan who just arrived last night. They were the very first batch of international arrivals who will be following the new rule. Those who arrived before May 8 followed the old rule, but those who arrived May 8 and beyond, 10 days hotel quarantine. So in this video, we'll talk about the arrival protocol in the whole, whole complete guide. For non-Cebu residents, you will be tested upon arrival. That is the rule right now. There is still swab test upon arrival at the Cebu Airport and it is still free. Okay? Whether you are a Cebu resident, non-Cebu resident, OFW, non-OFW, foreign national, there is still swab test upon arrival at the Cebu Airport. Okay? However, after you get your swab test, you will be sent to the hotel, but you have to stay there for 10 days. On the 7th day, you will be re-swabbed, tested again. This is the rule for non-Cebu residents landing in Cebu Airport. You will have to follow the 10 days mandatory quarantine set by the IATF. Unfortunately, I know you guys were hopeful that Cebu might not succumb to the new IATF, but unfortunately, somebody high up there pushed this for Cebu to follow. For Cebu residents, including residents of the Tri-Cities landing in Cebu Airport, you get tested on the airport too. You go to the hotel, you wait for the result. Once your negative result is out, you can go home and follow the rules of your LGU. What is the rules? You would have to continue the 14 days quarantine. Home quarantine is allowed as long as it's been cleared by your LGU. If not, if your residence is not suitable for home quarantine, you will quarantine in an LGU facility. And you will be re-swabbed on the 7th day by your local government unit health office. So even Cebu residents still have to follow the 14 days quarantine, guys. But the advantage is that they have the option to home quarantine, diba? They can save if their house is suitable for home quarantine. They have the option for that. Unfortunately, non-Cebu residents, no. View the whole complete guide. Before you travel to Cebu, for OFWs, everything is still free po. Para sa mga OFWs natin dyan, libre pa din. Transport, swab test, lahat libre. For non-OFWs, the only thing free is the swab test upon arrival at the airport. And we're not sure how long that will last since you will be tested again on the 7th day anyway. So for now, there is still swab test upon arrival and that is still free. But you will be tested again on the 7th day if you are a non-Cebu resident. Sa mga hindi residente ng Cebu na papasok sa Cebu Airport, follow po tayo sa 10 days hotel quarantine. For OFWs landing in Cebu, don't forget to register with MCIA. And then Oasis, 5 days before your flight, trace up. So MCIA and Oasis, 5 days before your flight. And then trace up on your phone. For non-OFWs landing in Cebu, whether you're flying with Philippine Airlines or not, whatever your airline is, same. You have to register with the MCIA link. I'll show you that later. Pre-book quarantine hotel for 10 days and then trace up. Not earlier than 5 days, register for the MCIA. So this is what the MCIA website looks like, guys. Who will be landing in Cebu, don't forget to register with the MCIA. So here is how you register, guys. You'll have to fill up your basic information, your health history, flight itinerary, what is your airline, the flight number, your hotel quarantine, the name of your hotel, guys. Once you finish your registration, you will receive your travel reference number. So save this travel reference number because you will need this for your swab test. And then for the pre-book quarantine hotel, visit the website of the Cebu Airport. But I'll show you now. So here is the list of quarantine hotels in Cebu. I'll put this link in the description box, guys. And don't forget that for non-OFWs, own cost po ito, you have to pay. So in this PDF file from the Cebu Airport website, you can find the name of the hotel, the contact information. So even if nakasa abroad, you can pre-book your quarantine hotel, book through their portal, website, or through their email. For foreign nationals, including balikbayans, who are Cebu residents and are landing in Cebu, negotiate with your hotel because the immigration will ask for right now, the 7 nights or 10 nights pre-book quarantine hotel. But the thing is, if you are a Cebu resident landing in Cebu, you only have to stay in the hotel for 2 to 3 days. So negotiate with your hotel. Before you fly, always contact your LGU so that you know the requirements and their protocol. The national government is saying 4 days home quarantine lang daw. Sana nga, dahil hindi lahat ng LGU ay sumusunod sa anong sinasabi ng national government. Maaaring maging 14 days, 7 days, we don't know because different LGUs have different rules. Kaya contact your LGU, guys, so that you have a realistic expectation of what's going to happen when you arrive in your LGU, in your final destination. It's that time of the year, charot. It's your flight na. Okay? So guys, before you fly, buy a face shield. I know this is not common sa abroad. Only Philippines uses face mask. But buy abroad po before you fly to the Philippines. Some airlines will give it, like Philippine Airlines. Other airlines will not give you. Inside the plane, you will receive the arrival card, the health declaration card. So fill it out before you land to the Philippines. So don't forget to bring a ball pen.
Mabuhay! Philippine Airlines welcomes you to Mactan, Cebu. The time now is 5:30.
Now that you have landed in Cebu, you will undergo briefing by the Bureau of Quarantine. This may be done inside the aircraft or in the airport lounge. After briefing, undergo thermal scanning and then immigration clearance. For Filipino citizens, easy peasy. Just present your Filipino passport. For dual Filipino citizens, show your Philippine passport. But if you don't have the Philippine passport, then foreign passport with either dual citizenship certificate, the reacquisition and retention certificate, or identification certificate. For former Filipino citizens, balikbayans, bring your foreign passport with either old Filipino passport or birth certificate. Okay, kung wala kang Filipino passport, naging naturalized citizen na ka sa abroad, bring your old Filipino passport or your birth certificate. And don't forget your pre-book quarantine hotel. For foreign spouse or children of Filipinos or former Filipinos traveling together, so those covered by Balikbayan program, bring your foreign passport. For foreign spouse, marriage certificate. For children, birth certificate and pre-book quarantine hotel. For foreign spouse or children or parents of Filipinos not traveling together, 9A visa and DFA exemption, foreign spouse marriage certificate, and for children and parents of minor Filipinos, bring the birth certificate and pre-book quarantine hotel. Okay, after you clear with immigration, you go to the swab test booth to undergo swab test upon arrival. So for this one, as of now, guys, it's still free. After that, claim your luggage. Then undergo customs check. After customs check, go to your designated agency. For OFWs, go to OWA. For sea-based, go to Marina. For non-OFWs, go to the Department of Tourism so that they can assist and they can check your hotel booking. They will also coordinate with your hotel for your pickup. For non-OFWs landing in Cebu, there are no metered taxis, coupon taxis like in Manila. No, you will be picked up by your hotel staff. Once you arrived in your quarantine hotel, you just wait until you get tested again on the 7th day. For OFWs, your food, your accommodation is free. For non-OFWs, everything is at your own expense. Oh my gosh, guys, 10 days quarantine. Mahal-mahal. Mahal, guys. Kaya humanap talaga kayo ng free, yung mura, guys. Maghahanap din ako, guys. I'll try to make a video about affordable quarantine hotels in Cebu too. And then, for some hotels, included na yung food. If it's not included, ask your hotel, do you allow online orders, Food Panda, Grab? And on the 9th day, your result will be released. But even if your result is released, they have to make sure that you stay in the hotel for 10 days. Ito talaga yung napaka-nonsense. Lumabas na yung, ready na yung result sa 8th day pa lang actually. Pero hindi nila ibibigay, hindi ka na paalisin. Anong point? Kung meron ng negative, ano pang point? Diba? Sayang lang yung pera ng mga non-OFWs, even yung money ng government. Sayang lang talaga, sayang. So, test results will be sent on your email, guys. Don't worry, there will be Wi-Fi's on your hotel. And then, once your negative result is out, apply for the Bureau of Quarantine certificate. When your Bureau of Quarantine certificate is ready and your negative result is ready, you can go home. For Cebu residents, contact your LGU, whether you will be picked up at the hotel or you can arrange your own transport or pwede na magpasundo. For non-OFWs who are residents outside, non-Cebu residents, you can arrange your own transport. For those who will be catching a domestic flight from Cebu, remember that you will have to pay a terminal fee of 345 in Filipino peso po. You have to pay this by cash, 345. And for those who will be leaving Cebu for domestic flight, here is the domestic flight schedules. So, napakadami pong flight schedules: AirAsia, Cebu Pacific, and Philippine Airlines. Okay, so that is the update, guys. That is the arrival protocol in Cebu. Unfortunately, they will be following the new IATF resolution. Our safe haven, Cebu. Wala na, guys. Wala na talaga. Sa mga uuwi dyan, pag-isipan nyo na mabuti. For sure, guys, talagang minimum na yan, minimum. Lalo na dun sa mag-a-arrive sa Manila at Clark, minimum 15,000 na, guys. Hotel at swab test pa lang yan. So, I'll see you guys in my next update. For those who arrived home, share your experience so that others can get information and learn too. I'll see you guys. Don't forget to like this video and take care. Bye.